FYI are at the Big Skill with William Powell AM. What do events like this mean to Wales?
Well, Nigel, I think the heart of an event like this is actually bringing the experience of generations of crafting and skills actually to the fore, to members of the public who wouldn't necessarily come across them, and particularly skills that are maybe under threat or less known about. And a good example of that, of course, is thatching, which is an ancient skill that we're really I've learnt a lot about just in the time I've spent here so far this morning.
Is there a need for these crafts?
Well, I think sustaining and preserving these rural skills is certainly very important. And I've been told this morning that there's actually a serious demand for thatchers coming forward, and I was delighted earlier on today to meet the first thatching apprentice, David, who's the first thatching apprentice for many years, who's served his apprenticeship here and is here to share his skills with people coming to the festival.
What else will you be looking forward to seeing today?
Well, I'm looking forward to linking up with all sorts of crafters here. We've got artists, we've got felting enthusiasts, we've got a whole range of different skills, and I'm hoping to have an opportunity to try my hand. I'm not that optimistic that I'll make a great fist of it, because my own art career came to a rather sorry end in the third form, or I think it's called year 9 these days, when I had 3 out of 10 for my version of clasped hands. But I'm nevertheless not dispirited. I'm going to give it a go.
Well, hands are very difficult to draw, aren't they?
I think that's probably true. Yeah. Thanks for the encouragement.
Thank you very much. It's Lou from Cornwall. What have you got on your head this morning?
I have a wig I've made of Shetland wool to show that it has use and value and can be beautiful, and it's keeping me warm.
And is that a real bird in there?
It isn't a real bird, it's been made out of blue-faced Leicester wool with a barbed needle.
Marie Claire, what's upcycling all about?
Upcycling is where you take a piece of furniture or anything that's old and give it a new lease of life. Give it a bit of paint, give it a bit of material, just make it look new.
Sue Pascoe, Dollar Vellin Designs. Is this upcycling or is it making?
Both. I've got certain hats and bags that I upcycle from other things. So I've got bags that have been hand felted but then have belts put on them to upcycle. But I also hand make things from wool tops, which is carded but unspun wool, and I hand make the felt. So I make hats which I embellish, and handbags which I embellish.
What's your star attraction today?
My star attraction is my hat, this hat, which has a matching scarf and a matching handbag.
We're with the lovely Rebecca Buck from Osprey Studios. What are you doing here this weekend?
With the Big Skill, I'm doing classes here in making things, hand building with clay. So we're using professional quality clay and making figures, animals and pottery.
Fantastic.
And we'll be here till right through Monday.
Camille from Thimble, what are we doing?
Hello, we're going to do a quilt, a communal quilt, where people are going to be patching little bits of fabric together with stitches, and by the end of the festival we should have a big communal textile.
Really looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's Adele, superstar, forager, author, raconteur. What are you going to be doing today?
Foraging. Today we're going to be doing a bit of wet water foraging, a bit of ditch work.
What's wet water foraging?
Work. It means you look down and you find a puddle and you see what's growing on the margins of the puddle. It'll be very, very interesting. And the weather for that sort of foraging is perfect.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
That's great. Well, bring on the rain. FYI with Trish from Candy Designs. Do you make waistcoats to order?
I do make waistcoats to order in any variety, shape, whatever, preferably not leather at the moment.
And what's your best seller?
Most popular is the sheep, and I go through to very traditional and whatever.
David Goff Evely.
Ah, that be me, yeah.
What are you doing at the big skill?
I just did up this fabulous caravan here. It's a beauty, this one is. It's original early 1900s bow top wagon, and I be doing it, and it's beautifully done. That's what I be doing.
And it's for sale, is it?
And I'm for selling it. I'm selling it, yeah. Yeah.
Right, well maybe
Times are hard.
maybe our readers, our viewers might be interested.
Well, I hope so, yes, yeah. All you need is a nice pair of shafts and a good strong woman. There we are.